Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. I know it's a little bit late. A lot's been going on in the last couple of days, and the 19th was the iPhone delivery day, and we had a lot to do there, and to get the unboxing done, and also to get the J Moore Tech Talk show done. So definitely check out BelieveMeAchieve.com for more of my amazing, of course, inspiring creations. You won't want to miss that. If you're coming here for the first time, I want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for coming out to being part of the show. If you've been here before and you're visiting many, many times, well, of course, I want to go ahead and say thank you to you. It really means a lot that you are here again to watch this great show. If you're thirsty, guys, feel free to grab some RO water, maybe something hot. Could be a hot tea, a hot cocoa, could be some chocolate, could be some fruit, could be some nuts, could be anything that you would like to enjoy. Well, anyway, I do want to welcome you here and invite you to check out BelieveMeAchieve.com, of course, later on after the show, which is available 24 hours a day. All right, guys? So, welcome to the Inspirations for Your Life podcast, where powerful mindset shifts meet actionable steps for real lasting change. In case you guys did not know, our granular master topic, I should say, for the week is small steps enable us to make big changes, big results. And the granular topic is a very good one tonight, and that is how to circumvent doubt from yourself and others. Series 4, Show 38, episode number 7. Hey guys, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, engineer, marketing specialist, video producer, podcast host, podcast coach, and a passionate lifelong learner. And each week, I help you break through the barriers of doubt and the self limitation to unlock the true potential within you. So let's dive deep and discover how the smallest steps, fueled by positivity and wisdom, can turn your biggest dreams into reality. Are you guys ready? I know you are. All right. So, number one, guys, is letting go is not weakness, it's wisdom. There's a common misconception on that holding on makes us strong, but true strength lies in knowing what no longer serves us and having the courage to release it. Letting go isn't about giving up, it's about giving yourself permission to grow past what's holding you back, making room for new opportunities and greater achievements. Number two, guys, is a really good one. Trust your instincts when no one else does. And I know that's a hard thing to do. Like maybe we're looking for a pat on the back, but don't look for that pat on the back, guys. I mean, you are more than you think. So go ahead and give yourself credit. I think you will be really surprised at all the amazing things that you guys can do. Um, definitely amazing. All the great things you can do. So have some faith in yourself. All right, guys. Sometimes the path ahead is only clear to you and not those around you. Trusting your intuition in the face of skepticism is a powerful act of self belief. When you move forward with conviction, you prove that your inner guidance is more reliable than outside doubt. Number three, guys, break down big goals into easy, achievable steps. Taking on a major challenge can feel overwhelming, but breaking it into smaller, manageable tasks builds confidence and momentum. Focus on the next right step. Each mini win builds your skills, fuels motivation, and turns the impossible into possible. One action at a time, that is, guys. Number four is celebrate. Each small win to build unstoppable momentum. Acknowledging every achievement, no matter the size, trains your brain to notice progress and keeps you energized. Celebration isn't just the finish line, guys. It's for every step that moves you forward and transforms effort into enduring excitement. I know that sounds like a lot of work, but um, it's the people that keeping on every day that make success. It's not the ones that are bragging, oh, look at me, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Who cares? It's the people that day in and day out do their thing, and that's what matters. Number five, guys, remember that doubt is just a feeling, it's not a fact. Doubt, unfortunately, will creep in, both from within you and from others. It's part of life. Um, but it doesn't define what's possible in your life and what's possible in other people's lives. Recognize doubt as an emotion, not a verdict, and keep moving through it. Action and evidence dissolve uncertainty far more powerfully than waiting for doubt to disappear on its own. That's really important. I know sometimes you're like, "Oh, John, I don't know. Like this is something I can't do. I don't know how to do this." I'm trying to tell you that you can make this difference. Okay? You can make this difference right now. And by you making this difference, you're going to really be pleased. Number six, consistently show up even on the difficult days, even when it's raining, not just when the sun is out. Progress compounds. Growth and progress aren't the result of random bursts of effort, but of steady commitment over time. By showing up, even when motivation is low, you harness the power of compounding, each action stacking up, leading to real transformation. Number seven, guys, turn criticism into curiosity and motivation. Criticism is inevitable, but how you respond is within your control. I've talked about this before. We're all going to get dealt different kinds of cards. It's not the cards we get dealt that affects the level of success in our lives. It's how we choose to respond and act with those cards. Instead of letting it deflate you like a balloon, use every critique as a chance to learn and improve to become better. Curiosity transforms negativity into fuel for personal growth and propels you to greater heights. Number eight, guys, record your achievements to banish self doubt over time. Keeping a log of your wins, big and small, creates a tangible record of your progress. When self doubt calls, revisit this list for instant reminders that I'm giving you today that you're capable and you are more worthy of reaching your goals than you ever dreamed were possible. Number nine, find mentors who cheer for your small victories. I know a lot of the mentors out there, they only want to cheer when there's something huge and big going on, right? And I get that, okay? But I want to tell you it's more than that. It is more than that. And I want to tell you that it's important to understand like what goes on and why things go on. And you might say to me, John, I don't quite understand. And I can relate to why you might feel that way. Maybe you're putting an event on, and you feel like every time you're putting an event on, somebody else is putting an event on the exact same day, and kind of like I don't know, short circuiting you. But don't feel that way because even though it seems like that today, it won't be like that every day. I promise you this. Okay. Find the mentors who will cheer for your small victories, and you'll be very happy and you will be really successful. Surrounding yourself with encouragers and guides who celebrate your progress can dramatically boost your confidence. Yeah, and so that's a chemical thing in your body, right? The serotonin, the dopamine. When you feel good, you have energy and you're able to go that extra mile. A great mentor doesn't just push you. Nope. They applaud your journey, making each success sweeter and every lesson a little bit lighter. You know, I want to tell you about something that's very important. Visualize what success looks like, even if it's tiny at first. Maybe success to you might be becoming someone who collects stamps, and every day you put two in your book. You can always build upon that. Visualization is a powerful mental tool. See your goals as if they are already happening, no matter how small, because creating that image in your mind sets your intention and helps attract the actions to realize it in daily life. See, that's the important thing, guys. Your visualization allows you to take those steps to get you in alignment. That's really, really key, guys. Number 11, guys, silence your inner critic. We all have them. With one that is positive in action every day. The voice of doubt is loudest in action. Quiet your inner critic by committing to small positive actions. Each one chips away negativity and proves you can grow in spite of self doubt. I know this sounds like something that is so hard to fathom or really complicated to understand, but it's not. We have to believe in ourselves. Even if other people around us don't have the support we want, they don't believe in us, or like I say, they don't get on our train, they don't get on our plane. Maybe our train hasn't left the station yet. Maybe our plane hasn't left the hangar yet. And they don't want to get on because, well, it's not interesting enough for them. It's not like life threatening enough for them, right? So, number 12 is focus on what you can control. I know we can always get blown away by things that we can't control. So, why do we do that? It's just our human nature, right? And learn to let the rest go. Focus on what you control, and let the rest go. Redirect your energy from what's outside your grasp to what is squarely within your power, your choices, your attitude, and your daily habits. By letting go of the uncontrollable, you anchor yourself in affecting real, consistent change. And I think those are things that are, very, 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 very important for everyone to understand. Maybe in the beginning, you might say, John, that doesn't make sense. But I'm here to tell you that it does make sense if you can just believe in yourself. All right, believe in yourself and keep making things consistent, and you will get success. Number 13, guys, use failure as feedback, not as a final verdict. A wise person once told me, Tom Hopkins, he had some amazing things in his sales training. He says, I never see failure as failure, but only as a way to practice my technique and perfect my performance. I never see failure as failure, but only as a way to laugh. I never see failure as failure, but only as a game I must play to win. Those are pretty cool things, right? So failure isn't the end, guys. It is an invaluable teacher. Reframe all your setbacks, however many you have, as data, as information to help you grow and adjust to course correct, right? Maybe you've been in a car before, you had a GPS, and maybe you made a wrong turn. What does the GPS tell you? In 200 feet, make the first right or make the next U-turn or whatever, right? But it gets you back on track. That's what these things are. They're not meant to stop you. They're meant to course correct you. When you see each loss as feedback only, you'll become resilient and relentlessly solutions focused. And I think when we can understand what feedback is, and feedback could be something like something we hear, something we see, right? Something we just sense inside of us, like a gut feeling. I think when we start to realize these things, more of our anatomy comes together to make these things become a reality for us. You might say, well, John, it's impossible, it's impossible, it's impossible. But then when you start to believe a little bit and things start to open up, you're like, oh my gosh, right? That's key. Number 14, guys, replace this. This is important, guys. Replace I can't with what's my next step. Again, replace I can't with what's my next step. Again, replace I can't with what's my next step. Whenever you hit a wall, shift from shutting down to breaking open possibilities. I know you might be so crippled, like you don't have the energy. Sometimes we need to regroup, right? But the most important thing is not to give up and keep working at it. Even if people don't support you, I want to tell you that you need to support yourself by always asking, what can I do now? You stay in the most transforming limitation into opportunity. And I think when we can start to embrace opportunity, so we always can see things as negative, right? We can always see things as pessimistic. We can always see things as failure. We can always see things as, oh, this is never going anywhere. Right? We can always do that. That doesn't take anything. But being able to understand a situation and say, okay, what have I learned from this? Or what can I do now? Or what will take me to this next path? Those are the kinds of questions that we need to ask. So when we ask more intelligent questions, right? Not, I can't do this, like, what will it look like when I'm successful? What will it feel like when I'm successful? What am I going to do after I'm successful? Like, these are the things you want to do. These are the questions you want to ask yourself. When you can do things like this, the whole world becomes your oyster, right? There are those people I told you that are never going to want to get on your train or your plane because it's still in a station, because you're just beginning. But those people later on will come back around. If they want to help, great. But if they just come back in just to sip the Kool-Aid or just to abuse you, then you say this, sayonara, goodbye. I think there's a difference in life between people that want to help, okay? People that want to be friends, and people that are transactional. Let me see if I can explain that. So, people that want to help, well, they have a good nature, they want to help. They may not be a friend, but they may just want to help for the moment because they like to help, but they're not really a friend. A friend is somebody you can count on, you can depend on. What's somebody who's transactional? And it doesn't have to be about money. It has to be about a concept. Maybe somebody asks you a question, like it could be someone in your class, it could be a neighbor, and they reach out to you because they want to know where you got your reverse osmosis water system, or who did your sprinkler system, or who did your siding. They never talk to you all year long, but they only seem to come to you when they want to get your contractor, or they want to find out, who did your deck or who did your pool. They, they reach out to you with like, I hate to bother you. Just wondering if you can share with me who did your deck, because we're looking to do the same thing. And those are the kinds of questions that can take something that you might feel is being helpful, but it's being transactional. So just between something that's transactional and friendly is that if somebody is just coming after you for, well, what kind of contract, who's the contract did your pool, or who's the contractor did your siding, or who did your deck, and they're only having a conversation about that. If you come back and say, gee, well, the contract did our deck was Jay Blowen from such and such incorporated. This is his phone number. This is his website. Oh, okay, thank you. If they just do that and they walk away and you don't hear from them again, they're transactional. If they say, gee, Joe, thanks so much for the deck. After we have it done, we'll have to have you guys over. Maybe you can help us celebrate. That's a friend. But too many people try to hide behind the fact that they're like friendly, but then they want to get that transaction out. What's another transaction? Like, yeah, so where did you get your car? And they ask her, oh, do you have a good salesperson I could talk to? Did he give you a good deal? And you could work that out, right? And that's transactional too. Transactional can also be the fact that maybe somebody was going on a date, for example, right? But they had no interest in anything other than just going on one date and leaving. That is transactional. So we think of transactional like money or like a tit for a tat. We pay for something, we do something, we ask somebody to do something. That's transactional, right? We just want that transaction to be done. I think those are important things to definitely understand. Guys, share your goals with supportive friends, not the skeptics. Let your enthusiasm be met with encouragement. Choosing to share your journey with positive, like-minded people will sustain your motivation and keep you moving forward, resistant to negativity. And that's key, guys. Remind yourself that persistence trumps the talent or the luck. Hard work and dedication will take you further than brilliance or chance ever could. Persistence ensures that you keep showing up and learning and improving long after others have stopped. Number 17, notice and question doubtful thoughts. They're going to be there. You can question them. Rather than obey them, question them. Why am I thinking this? When you catch yourself doubting, pause and ask, is this actually true? Challenging the negative thoughts disrupts their power and gives you the freedom to choose a more empowering belief and mindset. But most people don't think to question. They just say, oh, I guess this is the way it's going to have to be. Number 18, track your progress in a journal to see how far you've come. Journaling your steps and growth gives you evidence of how much you're accomplishing. Reading back over your journey, you realize you're farther along than you probably thought you were. Number 19, guys, stay patient. Slow and steady wins the race or the challenge, right? Change adds up to real results. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, and patience paired with consistency makes small changes feel less daunting and more purposeful, leading to massive results over time. Number 20, guys, surround yourself with stories of others who conquered the doubt. Absorb the inspiration from those who have triumphed over self-doubt and adversity. See, the adversity is not bad, guys. Adversity is something that can be used as a tool to make us be stronger than we ever were. See, their stories light your path, and they prove to us that every obstacle can be overcome if we just build enough patience and resilience toward it. Number 21, be proud of trying, not just arriving. Action skills, uncertainty, there's power in effort, guys, regardless of the outcome. So enjoy it and celebrate the bravery it takes to try, knowing that action alone overcomes fear and uncertainty, and every step is a victory. And start realizing that, guys, because I think sometimes we're our worst critic, right? Like, oh, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. And I'm not saying to not push your bar. I'm just saying that if you're at 8, maybe you want to go to 9 or 10. Don't push yourself to 20. And I'm using the numbers as an example because sometimes we want the 20 or we want the 500, but we haven't even gotten the 10 yet. And again, I'm talking about levels of a goal or something or an aspiration. And I think when we achieve that smaller goal, we start to learn lessons that'll propel us forward to reach the larger one. When we know how to reach the larger one, we've learned that there's a different way of thinking. There's a different process. Making 4 cupcakes is different than making 12 cupcakes. Making 12 cupcakes is different than making 200 cupcakes. Making 200 cupcakes is different than making 2,000 cupcakes. And finally, 2,000 cupcakes is a lot different than making 20,000 cupcakes. They seem different, right? They seem similar, but they're different. And those differences require different planning, different strategies, because they're not going to work. You won't be successful making 20,000 cupcakes if you apply the same approach that you use to make the 4 or the 12. The ingredients, yes, but the process has to change. I think that's important, guys. Well, guys, I want to invite you to connect with me for more strategies and inspiration. Who am I? I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. And you can reach out to me and visit my link tree by visiting believemeachieve.com. There you can find out my short form content, my long form content, read articles, watch reels, and get inspired to take action in your own life. So remember, every small step, stacked with purpose and positivity, creates a culture of growth, achievement, and high performance. So tune in every day and elevate your life. After all, don't you want to be just a little bit better than you were yesterday? I know I do, and I know you do too. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or day. And remember, don't let other people or yourself circumvent you by putting you in that doldrum of doubt. It's an illusion. The doubt never should be there. Question yourself. You'll find out real soon that it won't be. Give it a try. You'll be really surprised. Have a good one, everyone. Be well.